stalkers here picked off the pylon to unpower the cannon. I don't know if he blinked away with the forces speed. Oh, here comes Phil's drop on the right side. There's another 2 dropships on the top side, and there's a battle on the middle, and there's a battle here, so I think I'm gonna slow down to normal speed. There's 3 or 4 different battles going on. The Turks is cleaning up there. The tanks are shelling the planetary fortress while the SCVs are engaging him. I think I'm microing the battle to the north. There's a battle here as well, that's Dave's battle. Dave's microing the battle on top. Phil lost his marines there, and Phil's controlling his army on the south side here. So there's 3 battles going on here. They made corruptors to try to counter the bosses. I think it's doing a decent job. Here I should be. Oh, and it's got the fungo growth. Fungo growth on the green. The Immortal is actually doing okay because they do bonus damage against the armored guys. They also do bonus damage against infestors. So now the dropship are going to the top. There's still dropships. They cleaned up the stalkers on the island, and now they're landing there. But the tanks on the bottom, they have cleared up Phil's expansion. The good news is that Phil's drop here killed enough supply depots to supply block yellow, so you can't really make any more tanks. And here we use the extra vision provided by the Viking to shell the tanks from afar. Here the Marines and also top need to be microed so that they can do some damage. Instead, they're just kind of hanging out here. Here we go. Dave could expand to the gold. That would solidify our position in the top left. Here, we donate a few Marines to trade to the tank, which is okay at this point, I think. Let's see. Oh, Phil's broke now. Let's see. And then I have 2 extra command centers in here. And then, let's see. Let's take a look at the upgrades. Yellow's at 1-0 for his Marines. Jerk is at 1-1. I'm at 2-2. Let's take a look at Dave's upgrades. Dave's at 1-1. So not great upgrades all around. Orange has a lot of minerals. He really should be warping units. The Zerg player, he's at 3-3. Wow, that's pretty strong ground upgrades. He has pretty strong ground upgrades. That's going to be very useful for Ultralisk, even Lords, because the Brooklings also share that upgrade with the Zergling. This Terran should really get +1 attack for his tanks, because he has so many tanks. The +1 attack is really useful in late games. Here comes the Brood Lords. I think they spotted the Vikings and they turned around. They were like, oh, when you drop, don't target gas. I was trying to drop on top of the tank. Here comes the Brood Lords. Dave's made some Phoenix, so I think that's a good idea. Oh, and Dave's on 3 robo doing triple Colossus. That's pretty good. So Colossus are really, really strong in the late game when there's enough of them and does flash. Because the only thing that really counters them is so the only thing that counters the Brood Lord are the Vikings, which are, where are they? Oh yeah, they're just hanging out here. They're just hanging on top of the Marines and getting killed. Oh, that was too funny. While the Brood Lords are killing our Colossus on the other side, those Vikings could actually just wipe the floor with these Colossus. Nice micro by Dave. Save the Phoenix and almost pick off that one Brood Lord. That was a pretty good micro. Here, the yellow still has a very strong position. There's actually not that much we can do here. And we're getting pressured on both sides. But the planetary fortress might help. So on this side it's Brood Lords. On this other side it's Tank Green. And now we have a Viking here. Finally, the Viking sitting in the back, shooting the Brood Lords. At this point, I told Phil to defend his own planetary, and I decided I need to come over to help Dave defend his. So I come over here. The planetary fortress is being these bosses back to full health. Oh, here's the planetary. Planetary is actually getting 14 kills, 17 kills. So did a pretty good job here at the soccer side. There's still a lot of Colossus standing. They should really dump his minerals into zealots or something. There's some zealots on this side actually. We just killed this side with zealots. Here, yellow has actually way too many tanks sieged. Here you can't engage the position with infantry anymore. Because of this tank density, all your infantry will just come before you even get close. So by not attacking here was the right decision. We won the battle on the top side, barely, but we were able to secure this gold and the top gold, and we were mining the bottom gold for a long time. So I think this resource event eventually translated into an army event for us. If you look at the army tab, I guess it's still fairly even, but our army was bigger. Here, the Sith Horde was prompted by the sensor tower. I was spotted that the fact that they didn't have their tanks sieged. And then unsieged tanks versus 2-2. And Freeze is just simply mastering them. 2-2 Freeze is just too much. And here, I think that was actually the crux of the game. Also on the top side, Dave had Void Rage, which actually do okay against the Disruptor. Running away there was the right decision, but you should run away a little bit more to avoid the custom turrets. Losing all the tanks was a critical blow to yellow. He really got too greedy. He should have kept his siege there and started mining the gold. That's what he should have done. Here, Orange tried to attack the center fortress, but that's not going to help, especially with these Colossus coming over. The Colossus actually walked a little bit too close. They could have gotten picked off, actually, by the stalkers. There's still Brood Lords here, putting pressure on Dave's base, but he really needs Corruptors to go with the Brood Lords. Viking is shooting them for free, and also these Void Rays also can shoot them for free. Targeting the Infestor was a good idea. Here he gives up because free fall pressuring him from the south, and the top side he lost his expansion, and we have both gold patches controlled. And these 2-2-3s are just too strong now because this Protoss, oh, I guess he has better upgrades than us. 3s are really strong with Medevac. Dave switched over to Void Ray now. That's his favorite unit in model battles. And here Phil has finally claimed that expansion, and he really needs to transfer some of these lazy SCVs who are sitting in space to mine. And this, now our army should be much bigger compared to theirs, and there's actually no way for them to come back from this. If you look at the income tab, blue is me. I still have the most income. Dave's running out of income for minerals, while Phil still has some decent amount of income. While the other team only their Zerg player is mining. It's just barely a little bit, so they're really out of money. Here they finally got Phil's command center, so Phil only has one command center left, but I think that's enough for him for now. Dave could potentially take the gold expand now, plus he also has 2,500 in the bank. Could have made a couple more Colossus or maybe some more Void Rays. At this point, their Protoss players are distance mining because they no longer have any more units. And now Dave is laughing. Says he. Oh, it's because he's running around with Void Rays in their base. It's basically this is what Dave does during model battle. He runs around with Void Rays and he picks off the buildings. And here, the tanks were sieged at the bottom, so I moved up to make them reposition. So when you see that they're not sieged, you can just step forward. With superior upgrades, these trees just roll through these tanks and have them sieged in time. And now there's no hope. He has 2 tanks sieged, but it's really not enough. He did kill a lot of trees, but at this point it doesn't really matter. So, and our opponent calls Black Wolf says
Hey, did you look at Void Ray?
that they've killed
Circle?
Void Rays.
Probes, you gotta go back. When the probes made a loop around. They made a
32
loop around
barracks.
their base, and like they were just running around the void rays while they were shooting them.
What time was that?
Anyway. It was like,
32.
Okay, let's
that was
take a look
pretty
at
funny.
that. 32. Where is it?
Orange.
Because they were distance mining, and when on their
Oh.
way back, Dave was killing them.
And then they get shot again on the way out.
They made a freaking loop. All the
Watching.
probes
I
died.
see all the probes. I see you targeting the cyber core. Hey, some of them escaped. Okay, very good. I'm stopping